Do you want to know how to save the most money on your hotel reservations that doesn't require any special travel sites or apps? Well, today I have not only 5 quick tips for you to use when you're booking a hotel, but also at the end I have a secret formula that I've used from my knowledge as a small hotel manager that will get you the lowest price on your hotel stay. So let's get started. Let's get right into tip number 1, and that is book through the hotel's website. Book directly with the hotel, whether you call them or you use their website. It is going to be a lower price than you can find on Expedia or any travel site, hotels.com included, booking.com, everything like that. Tip number 2 is to watch out for any hidden fees and avoid those hidden fees. I know that sounds easier said than done, but I did an entire video about how to avoid these hidden charges. I'm going to put a link down below in the description for you to use on that one. Tip number 3 is actually a little crazy, and that is that you can actually offer a lower rate, almost like haggling. You can offer a lower rate for the room that you want than what it says on their website. This requires a little bit of finagling, and I'm going to get more into this tip at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Before I get to tip number 4, don't forget you can subscribe to my channel. I come out with one new video every Thursday that's designed to save you money and save you time and keep you from stressing out over making your hotel reservations, whether it's for business or pleasure. Tip number 4 is really cool, and that is to book at the right time of year. So first, you can avoid holidays because they're going to be more expensive. But if this is unavoidable and you have to come during a holiday, then I even have a video about how to save money when you're booking a vacation during a holiday. So I will also put that link down in the description. But otherwise, if you can, avoid a holiday. And the other thing that you can avoid is booking during the most busiest time of year for that particular location. So when they have a lot of tourists coming, of course, they're going to raise the prices because the demand is higher. So you want to look for a time of year when they're typically slower. There aren't as many tourists going to that location. I can give you a great example of that, and that is in Florida. Our really busy season is in the coldest months, February, March, and April. But our slowest season is right around October and November, when the temperatures are actually starting to cool off and the weather's getting really nice, but there's nobody traveling then. And so the hotel where I work, we offer really low rates during that time. Tip number 5 has 2 parts to it. And the first part is to, when you find a hotel that you really like and that you want to stay there, whether or not you want to stay there right now, maybe you want to stay there in the future, join their mailing list. If they have a mailing list, join it. Or if they have a rewards program, join it, because they will put out promotions, specialty things, and you want to be able to take advantage of those. And then part 2 of this tip is being able to take advantage of those promotions. A lot of times promotions are going to be kind of like a last minute thing, like if you book this weekend or if you book within the next month, you can get this deal or this discount. So if you're able to be spontaneous and you kind of know when you want to travel, or you're able to get away for a weekend sometime in the next month, then you can take advantage of these promotions that come out and keep a lookout for them in your email box. I'm about ready to get to that secret formula for saving money when you book a hotel stay. But first, I wanted to invite you to join the waitlist for the launch of my free mini workshop for hotel stays. We will go over picking the right location, using the hotel photos and determining if they are fake or played up a bit, and also which sites are the best ones to look for hotel reviews before you book your stay. So I'd love to share all that information with you. You can sign up down below in the description. All right, let's get on to the secret formula. Okay, so this secret formula has 2 steps to it, and then I will also tell you how is the best way to go about doing these things. So the first part of the formula is picking the time of year when this particular hotel or location that you want to go to is going to be the slowest. Now, I mentioned earlier, pick a time when there's not a lot of tourist stuff going on so that you can get the lowest rate. So already having a really low rate is going to help with part 2 of this secret formula, and part 2 is to offer the hotel a lower rate than what it says on their website. Now, this may seem a little crazy to you, like bargaining or haggling with a hotel. You might think that their rates are set in stone, that you can't change them, but in reality, you actually have a lot more power over that rate than you think you do, especially when it comes to independent hotels, because they're competing with chains, and so they do need to make money just like a chain hotel, and you're more likely to be able to haggle with an independent hotel. So how exactly do you go about approaching a hotelier and asking to pay them less than what it says on their website without making it sound like you're ungrateful or you're cheap? The best way to go about this is, number one, you don't want to offer to pay cash so that you don't have to pay the taxes. Okay, that means saying, okay, hey, if I pay you cash for this reservation, can I not pay taxes on the reservation? I've had people call me before and offer this, but really what you're asking that hotel to do is to break the law, and they will tell you no. And if they do say yes, then you may want to question the location that you have chosen. The second thing that you want to do is you do want to give a fair offer for the room. You don't want to go too low. It really makes you look cheap, and it makes the hotel staff feel like they're being taken advantage of. So I'll give you an example of this. Let's say you want to stay at a particular hotel for 1 week, and the room that you found that you like is offered for $100 per night. So that would be $700 plus whatever taxes and fees are added on to that. So you could approach the hotel staff and say, listen, I really wanted to stay this week, and I know you guys are pretty slow, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to take $600 for the week or $550 for the week instead of $700, plus all the other taxes and fees, and see what they say. If you go too low and say, can I pay $500 for the week? That includes all the taxes and fees and everything. They'd probably look at you and really wouldn't want you to stay at the hotel anyway, afraid that anything else that happens during your stay you're going to be really cheap about. Another way that you can use this secret formula to your advantage is if you are doing a walk-in. So you don't make a reservation ahead of time and you simply walk into the hotel to see what they have available. I can't tell you how many times people have done this. They walk in, they want to see the available rooms. I show them and I tell them the price. And then they say, well, that's a little bit too much money. And either they say that, which is something you could say too, I wasn't looking to pay that much money, or you could just directly offer them a lower price. Like if I'm showing somebody a room and I say it's $150 a night, and they come back and say, would you take $125 per night all in, meaning all the taxes and fees included? I might be like, well, you know what, in my mind, are we slow right now? We're slow. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it because you know what? That brings money into the hotel. Otherwise, these guests may not stay. So that really gives you a lot of power when you're a walk-in, especially during a slow time of year. I hope that the secret formula was really helpful, and I hope that the other tips were really helpful for you too. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that little like button down below, and also leave me a comment. Let me know if you've ever tried or used any of these tips, or if you've ever used any other tips that I didn't mention in this video. I would love to get your feedback. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much, and God bless. Tip number 4. Right, well, I'm still filming. That's too hard for me to do the math. Let's do $100 per night. Okay. I didn't really like that.